presented by Oral-B, the electric toothbrush that gives you a perfect clean. And in part by UFC 322, Saturday. Buy now at ESPNplus.com/PPG. All right, time to break out the panic meter. Ross, from 1 to 10, with 10 being the most panicked, how panicked are you about the team? It's 10, but look, I mean, don't be offended. But I just don't think they're very good. Like, I understand they're 5-4. They've lost 3 of their last 4. They look awful offensively against the Chargers on Sunday night. Aaron Rodgers looked old. I think it's a limited ceiling offense with a bunch of tight ends and an old quarterback, and the defense is a lot worse than people are used to it. Joe, how panicked are you about the division rivalry? 4, I would have to say. The Steelers, to Groz's point, are not cut from the cloth with a divisional title in one. Baltimore's got a great pass coming up. Cleveland, the Jets, the Bengals, the Steelers, and the Bengals. But Scott, how panicked are you about the Green Bay Packers?
We get a solid 6. I think they have to have more. Jordan Love, he's going to have to carry this team.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. For the Broncos at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Viking 18, under 10, under 10, 10, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air with McCarthy. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, ready. Cook, set go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to work his way down to the 16. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and a yard. On a slant, here's Collins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Nico Collins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. An extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
18. Ready.
Now Daniels. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Here's Daniels. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Dragon 60. 60 average. 60 back. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Here we go. 60 by 60.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Ready, hut.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be fourth down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's taken down, a cheap sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Now McCarthy. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
McCarthy's pass complete to Orlando Gadsden. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Option play, they'll give to Walker. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? He's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Walker with another carry. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Broncos 14, Chiefs nothing.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
A gain of 12.
Here we go, set.
First down, Kansas City.
To throw is Daniels. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. Man over the middle, and it's complete. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line.
Dragon 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Devon Achane from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Chiefs 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid stiff arm. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to Walker on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here's second and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Olave over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 19-17.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. It's Collins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Nico Collins, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
50 Maverick. Trap 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Come on.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Pioneer.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
It's second down.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Dragon
And
60.
the first down, Chiefs.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 19 tight. Steady.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jaden Daniels. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
For the point after.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Chiefs 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
19 Tiger. Go.
To the air with McCarthy. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the Chiefs 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. That's Olave bringing in another one. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing again, McCarthy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Broncos 28, Chiefs 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Daniels. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
First down. On the ball, now, a gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Rattler, 18, Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one with second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
79 Broncos.
Daniels looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Now Daniels. And this is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Ready, ready.
Option handoff now to Achane. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Achane once more, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
And audible here to get a new look.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Hey.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Here's McCarthy. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 111 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Back to throw. Daniels. This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for KC. 42 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
18, tight end. 19, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now.
First down.
Tracking 60.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kevontae Turpin from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And all the Chiefs have it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. McCarthy is set to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Let's go now.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
164 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Ken Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Broncos 42, Chiefs 28.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 average, 60, ready, hop, step, 18, 5 in.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60, tap to 60, tap to 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Liking 18.
Slot man moves right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Broncos 42, Chiefs 35.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Broncos are going to get the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up second.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Quick throw to Olave. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Olave holds it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Chris Olave, 27 yards. And the Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
the score, Broncos 49, Chiefs.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Denver, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.